Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win, or you find a way to lose. Well, looks like we may get some good news when it comes to Jaime Munguia and him getting out of the Golden Boy Protection Program. Although he fought Derevinchenko, many people felt he lost that fight. Munguia has shown that he's been slowly, but Munguia has gotten better. Munguia can fight. He's got a chin. He has a desire to win, but at the same time, he's just now cutting his teeth on I would say B+ level fighter. Because Derevinchenko, man, he's just a guy who he just hasn't been able to nick the fights against the elite. When you think about Derevinchenko, the fact that he didn't start fighting, he was like 28 years old. That's crazy to see what he's been able to accomplish. That being said, Jaime Munguia, he got the win. And although some people felt it could have gone either way, that's what happens in close fights. But now you got De La Hoya, who, take it with a grain of salt when it comes from the Golden Boy. He's very interested in making the Benavidez fight. So looking forward to starting discussions of what could possibly fight of the year. But I just think De La Hoya just shoots himself in the foot with all the things that he says and how he insults people. And I'm not sure what happens when it comes to these negotiations. But if Munguia and David Benavidez were to get in the ring, that definitely would be amazing. Because, who do you got winning that fight? You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you right now, Munguia is not going to tire. Munguia is not going to fatigue. Munguia is going to the body. He's going to the head. Munguia is coming to fight. So as far as the thing about the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, and fighting Canelo, and Canelo not wanting to fight Mexicans, I'll tell you what, they got a Mexican alien out there named Jaime Munguia. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, I don't think it's an easy win at all for David Benavidez. Munguia is not a guy. He's going to fight. He's going to fight every round. He's going to fight. We just have to wait and see how everything plays out. But we're going to see what happens if they really push for the Benavidez fight. Well, let's see if politics gets involved and blocks the fight. That's what I'm going to be paying attention to. Because I don't care what anyone says. When you start talking about this guy, Munguia, and David Benavidez, that is what you call a mash-up, crash-up type fight. And I think this is genius if they can make this fight happen. But I don't know. And then the winner of that, then you got to start talking about Berlanga. Because Berlanga is trying to go for Munguia. And this could be a way that where Oscar De La Hoya doesn't want to give DAZN, doesn't want to give Eddie Hearn the satisfaction of seeing that Eddie Hearn was able to work with the DAZN's leadership and force a fight of Munguia versus Berlanga next. Oscar's trying to block that, which is kind of crazy. But anyway, at the end of the day, I don't care what they do. If we get Berlanga and Munguia, or if we get Benavidez and Munguia, both of those are amazing fights. And I am looking forward to finding out if those discussions make any ground. Because I'm telling you right now, that is a fight that I want to see. Whether it's Berlanga Munguia or Munguia and David Benavidez. Make the fights amazing fights. And I would have to favor Munguia against Berlanga. But Munguia and David Benavidez, kind of hard because Munguia is not going to just sit there and get fatigued and not punch. And he's not going to start off slow. Just have to wait and see how that plays out. But very, very interesting matchups. That being said, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. In the breeze.